Hello, friends. What is going on? Happy Thursday. Welcome to Pounding the Meat Podcast. And it's been an eventful week, man. I almost died. What's up, Bonkers? How are you, man? Shakong, how are you? Bedoy, what's up, baby? Yeah, I almost died. I went to the hospital. When was it? Saturday night. Went to the hospital and it was within, I'd say it took around 10 o'clock at night. I had this sharp pain. Hit me right in the side. And it was like immediate. It was probably within a half hour. The pain was just intense. So I was like, something is wrong. Something is really wrong. I got to go to the hospital. So I went. And at that point, by the time I got there, I was hunched over. I was bad. And they gave me some morphine. So shout out to morphine, by the way. Shout out to morphine. They gave me an x-ray and all that. And it was a kidney stone. And this is my first ever kidney stone. I know people who have kidney stones. And let me tell you something. Holy shit. God bless you. God bless you. Let me bring on the people and then we're going to say hi. Ladies and gentlemen, biggest bully in the world, Joey V here. How are you, Joey?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. I'm just glad you're okay.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I remember sending you guys a picture.
Yeah.
Letting you know, bro, it is absolute torture.
I'm glad I never had that.
You don't want it.
So far, knock on wood.
Yeah, bro, and my wife was telling me it's worse than child labor.
Oh.
So all the ladies, shout out to you. Holy shit. And we got the Bearded Wonder here. Easy E in the building. Easy E, how are you? You're muted, baby. I can't hear you.
I was just going to say, I heard that's like the male equivalent of childbirth.
It's bad, man.
I did offer you a reasonable solution.
What was that again? I forget.
Assistance from a friend and, pull it out of you, I tried.
And our king, Mufasa, is here. King Jones in the building. King.
What up?
What up? Yeah, so they, King, talk.
Kidney stone?
Have you?
I haven't had the kidney stone, but I've had gallstones, so I know that pain.
I've had that too. I had my gallbladder removed for that.
It's the same equivalent. It's just
It
Y'all bunch of incomplete people, I swear to God.
I'm telling you, man.
No gallbladders and man.
So next time a lady tells Vinny, like, you don't know what it's like to go through childbirth, and he'd be like, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
I've had kidney stones.
I've been through worse. All right. Justin, what's up, man? Juan, how are you? Drew, what's up? Michael, what's up? And Nicholas, how are you? I think we may have Nick on in a few minutes to talk about a little Survivor Series reaction.
Okay.
IVT, what's up, man? Let's see. I got Facebook user here. My X Division belt debuts on Impact tonight. Oh, congratulations.
Yes,
this
that's
must
Brandon.
be Brandon.
That's Brandon Douglas.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Send us some pictures when that happens, bro. I want to see. Panetta, my beautiful Canadian. Kidney stones are the worst ever. They really are. Very painful. Absolutely. And thank you, John. It's hard to explain. You know what it is, bro? It's like when the pain hits, there's nothing you could do about it. Like there's nothing. So you're literally, you got to grind it out. And at one point it was 3 hours and here she is. Y'all are soft. That's love right there.
Cheap seats, bro.
Huh?
And it comes from the cheap seats.
And let's see, from the cheap seats. Hey, Mikey. Let me see. Glad you're feeling better, Vinny. Wish you were in Canada for free healthcare and so I could perform a little mouth to mouth. You know what?
Wow.
I'm sure they charge for that down here.
Hold on. You know what Anna reminds me of?
What's up, Jenny? How are you?
You ever seen the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Fantastic movie.
Remember when they're getting picked up by the dude Gus's kid? He's like, she don't mind. for her last pregnancy, baby came out sideways.
Yeah.
That's Anna.
She a hater. 100% Anna's a hater, bro. All you can do is let him pass. That's 100%. Now, it hasn't passed. All right. So.
If it does on air,
I'm
just thinking about the view. I'm looking out for the viewers.
Bro, you just hear clink. You know? Well, first of all, I'd be pissing myself, so that's not good.
Well,
can you imagine Vinny holding it up? Here it is. Little pebble.
Well, when he texted me the other day, he had kidney stones. I'm like, that sucks, bro. But are you going to get on COD like we were planning on?
Yeah. You going to make it tonight for Call of Duty?
Ethan cares more about COD than Vinny.
We got some ranking up to do.
Woo.
Vinny's
Whoa,
like,
Ralph.
I'm having a heart attack. Yo, man, are you still getting on?
Holy shit. Getting over prostate surgery, man.
Man, good luck, bro.
Yeah, we're going to change it to passing the stone. It's, yeah, dude, I don't wish that on anybody except for Eddie Williams. So that's all.
And another person, you know what I'm saying, baby?
That's it. This is cool.
You know, you got a good kidney, baby.
Let me show you this.
Hey, Joey knows where to get you another one too.
Good quality kidney.
All right, who's buying this? Before we do this, let me send our guest here the link.
Man, you got to be over this tall to be on the show.
I don't know. You think he'll make it?
Little Italian, little leprechaun.
He's got that little. He's got that my cousin Vinny height. Hold on.
I'm still waiting for him to hook me up with the Surface Duo. I need one of those little foldable little joints.
I just sent it to him. So these dropped. When did these drop? This was the AEW tag title. So they're going on a replica spree here.
Yeah.
And this showed up. When this dropped? Like a few days ago?
Yeah.
Well, Monday.
All right. So AEW World Tag Team Championship replica title belts. Pre-order now. So this is interesting, right? You get one belt for $600. And which, all right, personally, I think that's a little too expensive for this in particular title. And then two belts, $1,000. And I'm going to even go further. I think 1,000 is too much for two of these. Because on Shop, right? On WWE Shop, you can get a nice belt for what, $350?
Yeah, that's a $399 all day belt. And I know Dan, all those guys. I'm not saying it's not. I just think they're overshooting their
That's expensive.
market a little bit.
And James Taylor, we love you with his shut up. I'm surprised I wasn't called slut.
I'm going to have to co-sign with Dan on this one. You got to remember, it's a smaller warehouse doing it as opposed to the mega conglomerate that is
You're right.
who's been doing it.
Yeah, and I mean, they have way more of a customer base. They sell a lot more. So the more you sell, of course.
Years in stock.
I didn't bother to look into it too much. Are they like simulated stacked and stuff? I didn't.
Well, I'm going to pull up some pictures now. Let's see. But first of all, let's welcome, because I'd like to get his opinion on this. Mr. 5'7" himself. We'll give him 3 inches. 5'10". Nikki.
Well,
Nikki.
First of all, how tall is Stallone, Vinny?
In my eyes, he's probably 7 foot.
Okay, well, he's I think 5'7", so I'm 5'10", which is tall for an Italian. I'll take it.
All right, so let me bring these pictures up. Welcome to the show.
Thanks,
Nick, how are
pleasure,
you?
man.
Mr. Cannavale.
Nice
And
to see you.
I want to see what you guys think. So here's the main photo. And it doesn't look like any stacking or anything, you know, just the nameplate, really. The leather's your basic leather. You know, what you're going to get with any shop title, you know, the pleather. It's dual plated, of course.
And we already know it's 40 cents a tin.
It's 40 cents a tin. Is the AEW stacked?
Yeah, the logo is, I think, guys.
Okay, well.
Yep. You could tell in the pictures right there.
Panetta just sent me. Ooh. Okay. Panetta just sent me some real nice pictures here. This must be some behind the scenes photos. Panetta. You know what? There's something about Panetta.
Breaking news.
I think Panetta gives
Johnny
blowjobs
Nano.
behind the scenes.
I think Panetta's Johnny NWO.
Because I think Panetta gets all this stuff. He gets all these photos and how's he do it? Here we go. I'm going to show them to you.
He is the only one to my knowledge that's received free belts from a certain maker.
That's what I'm saying. Panetta's doing something. Here we go. So it's not stacked. It's just part of the mold, right? It's raised.
It's faux stacked.
Yeah.
Relief plate.
Yeah. But it's nice because you can see it connected there. So I'm not a fan of the design either, really. Here's the back of the main plate.
It's not hollow.
Nope. It's too skinny to be.
Yeah, it's only 4 millimeter, right?
Which leads me out of that nameplate can't be that. There's no bolts for the nameplate.
Let me see. I think there are actually.
I think they're front.
Yeah, there they are. It has them.
Yeah, they're in the front.
Oh, it's not. Wait a second.
The AEW.
So it must be thick enough to screw in and not show on the back. Okay, so let's go to this one here. I mean, it's well made.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it's clean. You see all the floral and the plating looks nice. Painting looks good. I mean, this one looks like maybe a test one. Another photo here.
Yeah, these are protos, Matt said. So
Yeah, the prototypes. Okay, yeah. I mean, are you guys a fan of this design? I think it's simple. It's all right.
It's okay. I'm not, like I said, it's not something I'm going to jump out and pre-order.
Yeah.
I'll wait till one of the homers on one of the pages sounded cheap because they need money for rent or.
You know what it is,
Whatever.
bro? I don't like the side plates. I don't know. Something about the side plates. I don't like them. That's just my personal opinion. Huh?
Looks like it's Jerry Lynn on the side plates.
Yeah, doing the cradle pile driver.
And then here's the promo. There's the stamping there. So they stamped the AEW in there. They got the tip.
Do you know who designed this one?
I'm not sure. Someone in the comments probably knows. Panetta probably kissed him.
I mean, I'm not surprised they were released because Dan said earlier this year that we should expect these tags before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Still waiting on that 3D big gold, Dan.
I'm guessing they wanted to see how the world would do, and of course it did really well.
But here's my issue. They released it too close to when they released the TNT.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people probably will not get both.
Let me see what the comments are here.
And if you look at the hobby right now, the hobby is real down. Like economics, I mean, people are struggling right now, and
It's tough to
holiday
afford
time.
anything, man. It's the holidays, right? Just like with anything, now's the worst time to buy something for yourself. And with inflation, it's just everything's expensive. You were telling me, Nick, people are raising rent down here. It's nuts,
Crazy.
dude. It's in Florida used to be one of the cheapest places to live. Now, it's not. It's really expensive down here from what Floridians are used to. I got in when it was going up. Now it's even higher from when I moved. Let's see. Ron apparently made the belts.
Especially with that creamsicle Buccaneers hat.
All right, let's see. So James Taylor says Panetta gives blowjobs on chatterbaits and frequents Grinder. That's interesting.
I was a premium member on Grinder for a short time.
The Women's World Replica. So the new one drops next.
Version
Who knows
3,
with
right,
this
guys?
company? Who knows?
Big boy, right?
3.
You never know.
They're dropping them too close.
They could go
to
with.
each other.
I mean, they did the OG TNT, the red boy.
Yeah.
So in the chat, 1 if you're going to buy this, 2 if you're not. 1
2.
if you're going to buy this,
2.
2 if you're not.
2.
I knew Jones was a 2 automatically.
2.
I'm a 2. I'm a 2 all day on this one.
I only buy belts that I grew up from my childhood. So I don't buy belts that people buy these belts oh, it's brand new. I gotta get it.
But what do they do
Because
though,
other
Joey?
people are getting it.
And they take a picture with it, they turn around and they flip it.
Getting 2s.
Then I'll buy it if they flip it for cheap.
I'll buy it for like $200-$300.
Yeah, that's why
All
I'll
day.
wait until somebody's gonna go cheap on it if I want it.
Not even then.
I can't even do it.
Now, of course,
it doesn't fit my collection.
Anna's surprisingly a 2. James Taylor is just trying to be different. He ain't buying this shit.
But people buy and flip belts. Like
He's
it's
bought it
going out of
already.
Style.
James Taylor bought it already.
Did he? James, did you buy this shit?
I can guarantee you he has, along with the TNT.
And I guarantee you, he paid the $1,000 to get 2 of them just because it was a better deal. James is wild.
Well, he's giving the second one to Joey. So
For when you guys go to the
when we go to the
bar and chill, you can flex the
Yeah,
tag
we're gonna
team.
wear both of them. Hey, man,
Sticker
can't
shock.
sit at home and do nothing, man. You got to get out to the bar.
Gotta bring that belt out.
Hell yeah.
Tony already pre-ordered. Tony, he paid $1,000 for one. All right. So
no, he paid $1,250 for one.
let's see. So if you could choose between buying, say you're given the fund. Say you're given $1,000. All right. And I'm going to give this to you, Nick. We're giving you we all chip in because we know you're struggling financially.
Yeah.
We all chip in and we say, Nick, a gift from Pounding the Meat to you. Here's $1,000. You have 2 choices. You can buy these wonderful replica AEW tag team titles. Okay. You can get a pair. Or you can get a sweet seat to the Royal Rumble.
Or, well, hold on. I got a third option. Or you can go to Jersey and have hot dogs with a certain somebody.
There you go. Shout out to
He's already done that. See, no. When he's
Shout out to
already
the
lived
trip.
that dream, he's already lived that dream. So we can't.
You got to take that away. He's already done it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't put a price on that, guy. So that's get rid of that.
You can't. Okay, you got to buy $1,000 worth of hack sprays.
How about a
$1,000.
Rolex?
$1,000.
How about a Rolex?
Sweet tickets. Look at
Hey, that
Let
one
me
doesn't
see
have
that,
a
King.
white
Let me
face,
see
bro.
that, King. Let me
That
see.
was a humble flex.
Woo-wee.
Is that a
I'm
Rolex?
just renting it. I don't know.
That's a real one, by the way.
Woo-wee.
Me and Nick had this
Show
conversation.
it one more
the other
time, Nick. I
night.
want to see that shit, Nick. That's beautiful, bro.
Me and Nick had this conversation the other night.
Beautiful.
I got me a Folex in the mail.
I saw it. Looks
Well,
good.
even those, believe it or not, those are expensive.
They're like $800, $500.
How much?
800, 500
Oh, they're that much?
for a good fake one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you don't know the difference unless you bring.
It's like belts.
Well, you can tell the
like
color
belts.
of the dial. You could tell on certain
Really?
models. Yeah.
See, I know nothing about Rolexes.
And then you need to see how the second hand, because the second hand doesn't tick, it glides. It's a perpetual motion second hand.
Look at him.
And
Look at
then
him. Look at him.
and then if you turn it kind of sideways, on the inside, I believe on the bottom, it has Rolex engraved on the rim.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
And what they did was they matched up all the straight lines to the second hand lines on the watch. So that's another tell if it's fake or not.
Shout out to Chacon for his Folex. Bro, I would buy a Folex in a second for about $300. Yeah, I would go max 3, but it would have to work forever. It can't be, battery operated or whatever. It's got to be forever.
Auto, man.
Solar.
Hey, you got to go with that saying, fake it till you make it.
All right, let me see.
I use my fee finder. I use my fee finder's money.
Tony says, laugh my fucking ass off. What's up, Tony? How you doing, bro? How you doing? I'd buy a CS and call it a day.
Oh, there we go.
Let me see. Now,
Give me an
what does
X-Men.
this mean now? Do you need a Rolex ring? What is that? What is that? Let me see.
Facebook user,
Justin.
who are you?
Yeah, Justin says, I'd rather pay $100 to $200 more for a classic sealed version of any AEW replica title. That's how good they are, man.
Wow. I'll drink
First of all,
Got you, bro.
listen. First of all, she is not referring to blow up dolls. Okay, she is referring to Chucky dolls. Let's make that clear. Okay. They sell custom Rolex rings.
What? Really?
I have
I'm
never heard
gonna
of
have
such a
one
thing.
next week, bro.
Not a real Rolex. Though.
I have never heard of such a thing. So, Nick, you
Wonder
get
if it has a
a
dial.
sweet seat to the Royal Rumble. All right.
Yep.
One night only experience, or you get a pair, which you can keep forever, of the replica
sell forever.
AEW tag titles. What are you picking?
Yeah, I'd have to go with the Rumble.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm an AEW guy over WWE,
Okay.
but like you just said, those belts, they don't seem to be worth what, $600 each or $1,000 for a pair.
Here's the
Look
thing.
what
Nick.
they did to the heavyweight.
I
Sorry,
don't know
like,
if I,
One of you
$100.
guys with-
like if someone gave me the 1,000 and I had to choose, I don't think I could do the Rumble, bro.
I'm picking the Rumble because it's a once in a lifetime experience.
See,
It's one of the big four.
It's one of the big four.
Hey, yeah.
And you look what they did to the heavyweight.
Am
They
I
dropped
stupid?
$200
What-
already? You got kidney stones and you're on drugs right now, bro. It's okay.
Am I that dumb? I'm thinking it this way: like you're paying $1,000 for one night.
I'm not paying. Remember, they gave me the money.
But they're giving you the money for either one, so it's like
We're Rumble all day.
Yeah, but
Now
those
look at-
titles
look
will be there. The Rumble experience will not.
take
Exactly.
me to Royal
Look at-
Rumble '97 or before, and I'm all in.
Look at the depreciated value of, all right, so I'm going to give you 2 AEW tag belts at $1,000. But 6 months from now, those tag belts I'm going to be able to sell
That
for like,
okay, that makes sense.
when
That makes
when
sense.
I'm going to have that experience of a Rumble, a big four in a
Yeah.
fucking suite. Yeah, that's hands down. I
And
don't think
in the
it's a
suites,
no-brainer.
they give you drinks and food, right? Because I had a sweet seat for thank you to my mother for Justin Bieber.
Way
And
to
I went
flex,
to Justin
bro.
Bieber.
Way to flex.
Yes, I still have a mother.
Well,
I'm sorry, Ethan. I
Yo,
apologize.
I will go get her off the shelf right now.
I gotta say this.
Go get her. I want to see her. I want to say hi.
I agree with
Can I have my
Vinny.
mom?
It depends what arena, because I was in the Boston TD Garden for a
Okay.
UFC event back in 2008,
Uh-huh.
and I was in a lower level suite for the fight card.
Lower level.
Their lower level suite is level 4 up top. That's their only suite.
They don't have.
They don't have a below suite. Like I'm
Really?
like, no, it's all up top.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's right below the nosebleeds.
Yes.
Right. Okay, that's where
Depends on
ours
the
is,
arena.
isn't it, Jones?
Where?
Wachovia Center.
No,
Isn't it right below the nosebleeds?
there's different tiers of
Yeah.
of suites there.
I don't know what tier I was in. I was
So-
far. I was far out there, bro.
So I can
No,
tell
no,
you
there's-
at where the Cavaliers play, they have 2 suite levels, 2
Uh-huh.
and 4. So you're like right below, down below,
Uh-huh.
or up top. They're both amazing experience. You know, you could see everything perfect, but
People saying Rumble all day. I
Vinny?
am striking out tonight. Oh,
Vinny?
let's hold on.
My
Let's say
mom?
hi to Ethan's mom. Everyone say
Mom,
hi to
it's
Ethan's.
the season. We decorate her.
Everyone say hi to
It's the
Ethan's
season.
mom.
We decorate her.
Hi, Miss Ethan.
Right there.
She's always with us.
Always.
oh,
She is always with us.
oh, okay. I got some. Since we have 2 Floridians on the screen,
Okay.
I got to talk about this for a second.
All right. Oh shit.
So I'm going.
Watch out. Jones is watching.
But hold on, this you guys can relate to this. So, I'm going furniture shopping for like couch.
Oh, that's the fucking worst.
So hold on. So my mom wanted to go with me. She wanted to look around. So as soon as she gets in the car, I said, "Listen, we're gonna lay some ground rules here." I said, "Listen, when the lady at the furniture store starts saying like, 'Oh, this is nice, material,' I don't need you to say, 'No, I've had this before. It's terrible.'" I said, "I know how you Floridians are. You guys think you're better than everybody else." Her comeback was this. "Well, that's because I am."
Yo, oh, listen.
See, that attitude blows in and out with the hurricanes.
Listen.
That's what it does.
I was done. Like I had no comeback. I'm like, all right, that's it.
So you went. Yo, one of the worst things to do is actually furniture shop.
Yeah.
House hunting too.
House hunting.
I just
Listen.
did that.
Yeah. So you want to say what happened? Nick?
yeah.
What's going
Yeah,
on here?
I just bought another place. I had an apartment in Florida, but the rent was so crazy. I just bought a place in Florida.
See, I
But-
thought you owned the place down here already.
no, just an apartment. But I represent Jersey's home, so Jersey. I identify with Jersey.
Uh huh.
But
So
I
you
get to be close
so
to
your
Vinny.
pronoun is NJ. All right.
NJ.
Congratulations. Welcome. Congratulations. I mean, I don't know how you did it, bro. I don't know how because you can't even get a house down here. It's insane.
selling
It's
belts.
that X-Men money, bro.
Selling belts.
Insane. Yo, let me see that hat, bro. That's nice. I like that.
And then
Oh,
you
that's
guys,
old school.
You sent me the check before this, so I should cash that. That's part of the
Yeah,
down payment.
we gave you 1 month worth of episodes, so
Yeah,
you
that
better thank us. All right, Florida is its own version of the Wild West, and Ronnie says I was at the Rumble when Orton won. I think in 2009 at Joe Louis Arena, my favorite event. Now, guys, I actually got to go to a Royal Rumble, and it was in 2004. That was the one that
They don't even show that on Peacock.
That
You
was
can't
the
even
one
go
that
to-
Chris Benoit won, and I was there.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
saw
about.
it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw it.
Why we always
Didn't
dogging
happen.
Benoit, bro?
Didn't happen.
And
Why we dogging Benoit?
I saw one of the greatest one-on-one matches of all time, which was Triple H and Shawn Michaels. What a
Last
match.
man standing match.
Dude, holy shit. And that's when Shawn was, starting to make his crazy comeback, and just to be able to witness that, and I got to see a lot of legends in that Rumble.
Yo, I know you popped big when Mick Foley came out and threw Randy Orton over the top rope.
I went nuts just for anything because it was such a new experience. Royal Rumble is one of my favorite events.
So with you saying that, it doesn't make sense.
I've already been there. I've already been to one.
Jones. But I'll
It doesn't
take two
matter.
AEW replicas.
You guys need to Jones.
Belt you don't want.
Jones.
Yeah.
Jones. You mean to tell me that a 2023 Rumble is the same experience as an 04?
I'm telling you this. As much as I shit on and dislike Hulk Hogan, I would take a ticket to WrestleMania 3 before I bought those fucking belts.
That kidney stone must have passed and stuck in his frontal lobe or something. That's coming from King Jones.
That's serious.
Now listen, I know the fact that we're shocked that he said that is confusing to you guys. For those who are newer, Jones, can you explain to the people why that was such a statement from you? What do you consider WrestleMania 3?
It's the worst WrestleMania of all time for me.
You know what you get for that? You get this. That's what you get.
It's
You get
one
a bunch of
top,
tomatoes.
It's one of the top 5 worst WrestleManias. I agree with Jones.
You know what? If I had my phone, I'd throw a bunch of tomatoes in the chat. Because that's what you deserve.
I'd be giving Joey noogies right now. Just
Fucking crazy.
don't.
I still can't believe that, bro. Anna, of course, dogging me all night. Jones said what he said. Panetta says, I'm putting on my Hogan costume right now.
Is that the
Chacon is
V7
shocked.
costume? Is that the
As long
V7?
as you're Hogan who was wrestling Tenryu, I'm fine with
The
you.
V7 artwork costume.
The V7s are dropping like mad crazy, bro. I see V7 artwork for Winged
Vin.
Eagles.
We go into the
Big Eagles,
event, bro.
everything.
We go into the event, bro. Yo, what event? I'm down. IVT, wherever you want to go. I'm in.
Don't
The
just
Swingers
agree
events?
to everything without knowing you're going on to.
Wow, WM3 is... you got some explaining to do to Ronnie Jones.
Sorry, Ronnie. Sorry you have bad
Aren't he
taste.
going to slap you with one of his high-priced belts?
Let me say, we got King J. Shaw in question, guys. Is a Dave Milliken crumb rind worth $8K?
Perspective, homie.
Yeah,
So-
he's right.
You're buying. You got to understand with Dave Milliken and anything you're buying in 2022, you're buying a name and a stamp. There's a lot of guys that make. There's a few makers now that make really nice crumb rinds that are vastly under 8K.
Main
If you're
event belts,
looking-
top rope belts.
Yep. If
Yeah.
you're looking for an investment, sure, and you have the money, absolutely. If you're looking for a quality belt, I'd go somewhere else besides Milligan.
Now,
to
we're
be
talking a Milliken that's already made and someone's selling to
Yeah,
you, not
probably.
directly through
honest.
him.
Generally,
Right?
yeah.
Would you pay $8K for a Milliken?
No.
Nick, would you?
No, I wouldn't pay AK for shit.
Would you trade your Rolex for the Milliken?
Hell no, no. The thing about
What about your house? Would you trade your new house for it?
I think that it's just a trailer, so it's probably worth about that.
He said, I'll trade it. Would you take the Milliken for real?
It's Florida. No, hell no. Like you said, man, you're paying for the name. You're paying for the fact that you didn't get screwed over. You didn't have
But
to wait.
Ethan has a point. The price goes up
I'm
over
agreeing with Ethan a
time.
lot tonight. I must be drunk.
Yeah, you definitely must be.
This happens.
He said it will sell for far more.
See, that's because one of those things. Nick just slides in my DMs all the time.
What does he mean? I hate the nipples on the Milliken crumb rind. What does he mean? Nipples.
The jewels.
the
I'm
silver.
sure he's meaning the jewel settings.
Yeah.
He uses these big, like double stacked jewel settings, and then the third stack is the little tiny jewel.
All right. Well, while we're on the subject of belts, here we are. We have another belt, another AEW belt that just came out. This was last night on Dynamite, which there were rumblings. And Jones, I know when you saw this, I know there was a little bit of hurt inside of you. There's a little pain,
A little bit.
a little suffering, a little trauma, Jones.
You can ask Joey. I was pissed.
Why were you pissed, Jones? Why?
Because
Fly away.
I thought he was about to do what I originally wanted.
Now, what did you originally want with your AEW?
I wanted a white strap with either the AEW blocked out in Burberry or the backing in Burberry.
The backing. The backing.
The backing would look hot.
Yeah.
Tell you right now.
It would
All
look
right.
different. What they did would look different on a white strap, though.
I didn't like the Burberry look on the strap because it didn't really pop.
Well, let's pull it up. That's exactly what we're gonna get to now. Everyone, say hi to our queen. He's here. He's here. Our queen's here. Here it is. So this is called. He named it. Formally named it the BBB.
Triple B.
The Triple B. I thought it was the Ballers. What was that basketball family? What is it called?
Yeah.
I thought it was a
Big
boy
baller
belt.
brand.
The Big Baller brand.
Lonzo.
What's the dad's name? LeVar?
Yo,
LeVar.
when LeVar Ball, when those shoes dropped and everyone was posting them fucking.
The only thing I knew about the shoes is that one, I don't know the basketball player's name. I don't watch much NBA, but I guess he had a blowout on the court.
Yeah.
He tried to make a cut and then
Yeah.
the whole shoes blew out.
Yeah. And so that's what I thought of right away. So here we go. We got, was it the Burberry
Belt.
the big Burberry belt?
Yeah.
Okay. So he dropped it. Here it is. It's the same belt, but just with a different leather strap here. Now, the nameplate confused me. They put his whole name on it.
It just says Friedman.
It says Freedom.
No, if you zoom in, I'll show it to you, Jones. There's a zoomed in photo on the top of Freeman. It says Maxwell Jacob. It's crazy. They had to squish the top part of the name. The Maxwell and Jacob are squished, and then Friedman is larger. Yeah, I'll send you guys the photo.
Look at the
I was
AEW
surprised.
logo in the middle. Looks a little different than the original.
It
Maybe the angle.
but I mean, it was the stones were shining bright. This thing was gorgeous when he revealed it. Now the first thing I think of when I see this leather strap, I think of like the dinosaur skin. I don't know why. I don't know why, because it's hard to see the pattern. I don't like the way they implemented the pattern on this, because it's really difficult.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like worn leather.
It doesn't really
It looks
look
like
Burberry.
a beat up hardcore strap.
It looks like, see the lines? It looks like that's where it's been folded a bunch of times. I don't know.
Okay, but here's the thing. You remember the story behind the strap?
Go ahead, King.
It is a traditional brown leather strap, which the belt will look gorgeous on.
Correct.
The Burberry pattern was heat pressed
So Jones, yeah,
by
it
Pro
was
Wrestling Tees.
interesting information.
Ron did the brown leather strap.
Okay.
The heat press is what the
Shout out to Ron, by the
strap.
way, doing all these straps and stuff. It's nice.
But
It's a flex.
Ron wanted to just do the Burberry on the backing.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I was just gonna say, Jones. If it were me, I would do I love the brown strap. I think
like the
the
Pro
brown
Ron.
it's classic looking. It's it's vintage. I love the brown strap, but then on the back, you do the actual Burberry pattern. Man, bro, I don't know why they didn't do that.
Yeah, I think they missed an opportunity on it.
Yeah, because to me,
I
it doesn't.
didn't.
I thought it was going to be Burberry all around.
I don't even now the Burberry.
I wouldn't fight Joey on that if you could legibly make out the Burberry on the front.
You
Oh, you
can't.
need
Yeah,
a
you
lighter.
couldn't tell.
You need a lighter color brown. That's
No, I'm talking about-
Go with the
Like the tan.
yeah.
You know
go
what
with
that
the
belt
tan.
looks like when you put it up there? It looks like the strap was originally black, and then they had like a blood came down. Remember, like the block logo Beagle when it was blue, and then it turned black because of like the the sweat,
Yeah.
baby oil. Yeah, that belt looks like.
Yeah.
Like if they
Same.
took this
You're
and
right.
put it as the strap, I think it would be hideous. You know what I'm saying? I get that it's his thing, but it would take away from the elegance of the title and just make it look stupid. But if you
He's
made
a
this the
heel.
back, but if you made this the backing,
You know, if you wanted
You know,
to do like
with a
cool
nice
strap,
brown.
You know who you message? That one cat, Brian Jorgensen.
or
He does a lot of crazy straps.
You talking
It would
about
look
Dropkick?
better.
you mean Dropkick?
Dropkick, yeah.
Jordan, Brian Jordan.
He does a lot of good stuff. They miss
He makes
like
gorgeous.
Joey said, the Burberry all around or the Burberry on the back and the brown on the front.
All right, so let's see. We got some comments here. Let me see what people are saying about this.
Might be a dumb question, guys, but
What's up, baby?
AEW, they have an agreement, I guess, with Burberry to use that pattern because that's a copyright.
I wasn't sure.
Because I mean, if you do it exactly like you can get close to Burberry. They sell them on Amazon, bootleg Burberry. My dog's got a bootleg Burberry collar, but you get the.
I have
Burberry.
a real one here.
That's a real one.
Yeah, this is absolutely a real one.
No, real Burberry.
No,
That's
real
probably
Burberry.
the pattern
Real
they
Burberry.
use. They probably the exact pattern they use, so they won't get sued.
Uh-huh.
Because they do use a lot of Burberry style print on his merch.
You think AEW is going to skip out on like paying? Like, I mean, how much do you think they pay for the song "Wow" thing that Moxley comes out to?
But he does mention Burberry a lot on the show.
You can mention it. It's not.
But I'm wondering if they have an agreement where you mention our name when you're talking about it.
Again, we're not seeing it close up, so to get out of that copyright, all you do is switch one or two lines around.
Yeah.
And
You're right.
All right, so Chacon says the strap looks worn out already, hella faded, and that's because of the pattern on it. You know, when they press that pattern down, it looks like it's worn marks and stuff.
I'm sure if we saw it on just a plain brown strap, that would probably be the best looking belt
Bro,
ever.
when I originally thought when they revealed it, I thought it was just a brown strap, and I was like, bro, that's gorgeous. I was like, I want to do that. And then they zoomed in. I was like, oh, that's tacky.
I wonder if it will change. Remember, like when the original TNT debuted and everybody shit on it.
Yeah.
I wonder if this belt will look different.
I want to see what the reaction is on it. Let's see. Panetta says, I think they should have stuck with brown Cordovan color, similar to the original Big Gold, and had a Burberry backing. The belt we saw last night was just heat pressed. Let me see. All I ask is if MJF is going to be champ for 2 years, can Triple H please get one of the belts off of my tribal chief? I love Roman, but I can't deal with two likely title reigns at once.
You ain't lying.
Gianni, how are you, Gianni? Welcome.
Kiss my ass.
Well, if we're going to take the belt off of one of them, you take it off MJF.
Why do you say that, Jones?
One's already got a legacy going, so why would you worry about the young kid? He's still young.
Why are you taking it off my boy already?
He's got time.
You got to take it off of Roman. No, you got to take one of the belts off Roman.
One. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just, it's so lame to me now seeing Roman and the Usos carry both tag belts and both fucking championship.
I am getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. But
let's-
I
Well,
have
the
a feeling it's
Usos
coming.
are
Doing their
rumored to
job.
be getting a new tag, which will
That's
just
the-
be one.
Ooh.
That's what I heard too.
Wait. We're doing new tags for WWE? What are they
They're
looking
now
like?
The longest reigning tenure
Black
tag
strap?
team, so.
What color
So-
plates? Are the dual plated?
I've heard rumors both ways, so I don't know.
Dual plated on a black strap would be dope. That'd be
Because
cool.
I know that one that's floating around is a bootleg. It's
Can you send me a picture of that?
Maker's rendition. Oh, I'll find it right now.
Send me a picture in Facebook Messenger if you can. That way I can load it right up because I want to see what you're talking about.
It's gotta have side plates though. Interchangeable marketing.
Panetta says the only difference is there's a little bit more gold on the plates, particularly around the AEW logo on the main plate. Interesting on the new one here. Let me see. Justin Booth says King J. Sean Contact Top Rope belts. They offer their version of the original 1986 Crumb Rind Big Gold belt. It's not cheap. It's about $5,000, but it's less than Dave Milliken.
I think it's about like 1,800, 1900.
Yeah.
Oh, so he said it's
It's
$5,000
$5,000
less.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. That was an AEW executive decision, not the makers. Yeah, I would have assumed that. Most people are saying that the brown, from what I'm seeing on social media, on Twitter, everyone's saying that, it should have been a brown belt.
Vinny, in your messenger, you got it.
Okay, let's check it out. So this is what? E?
This is the belt, the rendition of the tag belt that I've seen that's been floating around.
Okay.
But everybody's like, "Yo, that's just a Maker's."
Oh, wait, I think I've seen this.
Yeah.
This. Let me pull it up here. I don't know.
Real
if
quick before I forget, though,
everyone's seen this.
David, hope your wife's doing better.
Oh, what's going on? What's happening? Is
She was
she
in the
okay?
hospital. She was
Oh,
in the hospital
shit.
this morning, so I want
David,
to make sure you knew that.
love to you, bro. Let us know how she's doing, man. Please. Oh, that's a sin. I hope she's okay. Now, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'll take the Roman helmets over this.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
It's too plain, real plain.
what is it with that pattern? I guess now with the Roman helmets, that pattern makes sense.
But the W on the bottom looks like an A. If you look at it.
What's that?
The W, you know how it says WW?
Oh, it does. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. It's also the lighting too.
Yeah.
Let me see. Nick, would you buy this?
Hell no.
Hold on, Nick. Would you have X-Men make this?
Yes.
Could X-Men make this?
someone
He's like,
wants it.
absolutely.
We'll make anything. I got to pay for this house.
Someone's gonna hit Nick up this tonight. Like,
He's got to pay for that trailer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
They're probably
All right, let's
hitting him right now.
Bedoy says the strap looks like a skid mark. That is true, man. I wish it was just fucking brown. MN says bring back the spinner.
No, fuck the
No.
spinner,
Bring back
bro.
the spinner.
If we're
Now
doing,
listen,
if we're bringing back old shit,
Ethan, there is a lot of people that loved the spinner. There is a spinner cult following out there, bro. 100%.
I don't dislike the spinner, but of championship belts, the last great championship belt was the Undisputed.
Yeah.
Hannibal says the
I'll
Roman
fight
Reigns
anybody.
reign is too predictable. Well, I agree 110%.
Damn right.
The only thing you can't predict is who they're going to have him lose to. There are rumors.
Triple H has somebody in mind. He's not.
Do you guys
saying
have
who.
any idea?
I have an idea.
Ooh.
All right, let's go one.
Joey's
I'm
generally
going to
right
go
over
around
here.
the room here, around the room. Who is Roman Reigns going to lose to? Okay, Joey, start with you.
I think it's Jey Uso. You got to complete that storyline.
That is
Full
wild.
circle.
Wow. You're saying Jey Uso.
Because
Joey just
remember,
blew my fucking mind right now.
when it started, they were feuding for the bloodline.
I
When
remember
it first
that.
started.
Yep.
You have to complete that story.
So how do you do it? So I.
Well, hold on. Let me
Joey's
get the rest. Let me get the
Okay,
rest.
all right.
So we got Jey Uso for Joey. All right, Nick,
I guess
you're
the
booking. Who's he losing to?
easy answer is Cody.
I like that one. Okay, I'll go with Cody. Ethan, who's your pick to beat the unbeaten Roman?
Well, Joey just fucked up my mind because I
That's a
see
Jey
where
Uso.
he's going now. So
Jey Uso kind of makes sense, but I hope it doesn't happen. I really don't.
I'll throw it off there because I love the what they're doing. Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn's a good one. I like that. Jones. I hope it's someone we know. Go ahead.
Well, you don't know everybody I know, so that's not fair to
Exactly.
you.
King, go ahead. Who?
favorite wrestler
You
in
are
the
now,
world.
King. You get to book WWE, my man. You just came in. Triple H called you and said, "We need your help. We need to figure out how to get a belt off of Roman. Who is worth that position? Who's worth that title? King. Here's the pen and paper. Write the name.
If I'm going to do it, it will not be until SummerSlam,
SummerSlam. Okay.
and it will be Braun Breaker.
Wow.
You got to
Interesting.
It's a rub. You need somebody needs a rub that's actually going to have.
That's
some
not bad.
time left.
That's not bad.
but it's
I like
still a
it.
stretch.
Let me see who we got here.
They're huge on him.
love
Let me
him.
see.
I love
Let me see. Vinny. Yeah, it was beautiful, Gianni. I loved it. That was awesome. He got a Rocky belt, by the way. Congratulations to Gianni, Rocky belt.
Yeah, not like $20 payments for like a
Let
year.
me see. What a blood clot is. What the blood clot is that thing? What are you talking about, Boo Boo?
The
Talk to me.
the Burberry belt.
He's talking about the belt.
It's my penis.
I think the tag.
Let's see here.
Talk about the tag.
Okay. All right. Whoa. Hold on. Oh, God. I hope not. Come on, man. I love
The
that
writing's
design.
on the wall.
I love the design.
The
Every
V3
other
artwork
belt-
is coming out. Come on.
every
Hold
other
on,
belt has
before we go further.
Oh, I got to pick my guy.
Joey's fucked me up for the night, so I need to hear Joey.
Hold on, let me pick my
finish
guy
this.
first. And then,
All right.
Joey, we want you to explain. All right. How in the hell? Because it's actually, I mean, it's not,
It makes
That-
a lot of sense, but I didn't think about it. So
it's not
I
that
need
crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to agree with Nikki here. I'm going to go with Cody myself. And, Cody coming back from this long injury, he'll get that crazy pop again. And boom, let's get into that story.
Yep.
I would love to see that. And hold on, we got people saying Cody, Sami Zayn, Karrion Kross, LA Knight. Just kidding. Most likely Cody. Jones, you're going to kiss this man. AJ Styles.
But isn't that why you kind of split up the titles?
Sammy Cody. Braun Breaker. Wow, that's a good one. All right,
Cody
Jones.
Universal run.
Or you, Joey.
Yeah.
How would you make this happen? When? And just a real quick outline of how.
Well, it's going to have to, Sami Zayn's going to be involved.
All right.
Because Jay was the one that didn't trust him.
Right.
And then now, something's going to happen. I could see Jay winning the Rumble, actually.
Okay.
And doing something. I think, because, if you watch everything with Jay, Roman's calling a main event Jay Uso.
Mm-hmm.
It's been Roman and Jay's been going back and forth for, the past month and a half. Seems like they're building towards those two again. Sammy's going to be involved somehow. Where Sammy's going to turn on them, or they're going to turn on Sammy.
Right.
Or something. And then I could see them turning on Sammy and Jay feeling sorry for Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Because of, how he protected him. Something's going to happen. Sammy's going to be involved somehow. I don't know how, but the wheels are starting to turn.
Bell says Universal, they would drop to either Bray Wyatt, Jay Uso, or Sami Zayn. Summer or this time next year. But world title, Cody or Seth Rollins.
Well, when Cody comes back, he's going to start back feuding with Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Probably come back Rumble time. Is it still looking like the Rumble? Or is he delayed?
He should be good by then.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to comment on that Bray Wyatt thing. Keep
Okay.
away from the belt for at least for another year.
Let him keep building his character, right?
Yeah, because you don't know what he's doing
Slow
yet.
burn.
Yeah.
You'd be more beneficial to somehow separate Roman from the two belts and then have Cody, Seth, and whoever else go after the Universal, and then you have Roman and the Usos and the storyline and everything like that on the heavyweight, right?
Panetta has a really good one. I didn't even think of this. Hogan is winning the Rumble, and he's going to slap another giant, brother. Shout out to our Canadian king.
He meant slam another giant.
Why didn't we think of that? Hulk Hogan. Yo, but think about it. Can you imagine if they brought Hulk Hogan?
But here's the thing. I could see Jay winning the Rumble, but I could also see the Usos facing Owens and Zayn at WrestleMania for the tag titles.
Ooh.
So,
what were we saying, Nikki?
Yeah. Hey, just go to Hogan's hangout in Clearwater when he can barely walk, let alone.
Is it that bad?
I think he can get in the ring. Just get into the ring and hang out.
Yeah. When does he normally sign, bro?
It's sad.
When is he signing?
He does signings, but then he does karaoke night. I forget. It was Monday night? No. Tuesday nights or something. He does karaoke night.
Every
week?
week?
He hangs out there and you sing a song, you get to meet him.
Really?
Yeah, so I watched this guy on YouTube named Jordan the Lion.
Uh-huh.
And he goes down there all the time to the beach shop.
Uh-huh.
So
at Clearwater or
in Clearwater.
Okay.
In Clearwater.
Okay.
So he actually bumped into Hogan and Brian Knobbs in the back of, they were getting out of his truck.
Uh-huh.
It was I felt so bad.
Is it bad, bro?
It literally hit me because he got out of the truck and you could see he was laboring to walk. And then the guy approached him and they were talking. And you could see he had to wait for the girl to come around. And he put his arm around the girl and he used her as a crutch.
Oh, man.
To walk into the building. And I'm like, fuck, man.
Joey, how old is Hogan now?
He's got to be 70s.
70s, right?
I mean, you got to look at Hogan.
Drops.
He's had so many back surgery. I think he said he's lost
from all those fucking leg drops.
Well, he lost his height, a few inches.
Did he say he lost 3 inches or something?
He said he wishes he used a sleeper. He's 69 years old.
Damn, bro, he's about to turn 70, bro. God bless him. And then how old was Flair for Ric Flair's fake last match?
Ric Flair's
Flair.
last sleepover.
When was he's 70s, isn't he?
He's 73.
Yeah, see? Come on, Hulk.
73, right? 73.
Come on, Hulk. Got one
You
more
gotta-
run in you?
You gotta remember,
Nah, he
one
can't.
was a drinker and the other one took steroids. So the body abuse is different.
Allegedly took
Should be
steroids.
No, Matt, we don't need to see Ric Flair almost die again. Bret Hart is still the champ. He never lost it.
Damn right,
you know what?
Ronnie.
I'll go
Damn
with you.
right.
I'll go with you on that, Ronnie.
Damn right.
That's one guy, man, Bret. That's one guy. It just breaks my heart to see him nowadays, man. Holy shit.
You know what's crazy? Because you know how like Bret and Rick have been feuding for years.
Yeah.
I was watching clips of Flair's podcast, and he talked about Bret. And he talked about when Bret was at his last match, and he said they like talk regularly. He said it's so crazy, like how like the internet blows stuff up.
Really?
He said they're really good friends now.
That's awesome. I know Bret, he was there at the last match, but I saw some recent interviews with Bret, and just seeing him, I know he's had strokes and everything, but it's not the Bret that I want to remember, man. He looks, I don't want to say he looks bad, but he just looks old. He looks old,
I've been
man.
pondering this question in my mind, and it's probably not for this week, but you guys can kind of ponder it and get back to me. Is take your favorite wrestler, whoever.
Okay.
Let's say Vinny, who's your favorite wrestler?
I'll have to go with Bret because as a kid, I went through different phases, but Bret was
now-
always that one that stuck.
So now you're gonna eliminate. So you are the fate of Bret Hart's legacy,
Oh, man.
and you're gonna eliminate every wrestling match he ever existed except for one,
Oh,
and that one match is gonna define his legacy. What is it?
okay. I have one that just popped into my mind. All right. But there are so many that are so close to it.
See, that's the thing is, it's
All right.
not a quick answer.
Yes,
But
it
I'm
is
go-
for me.
I'll-
'Cause
I'll
I'm
give it to you.
Bret's my
I'm-
favorite.
I'm going to
So
give it
that's
to
your
you.
favorite?
Yeah.
I'm going
All
to
right,
give it
let's
to you.
see.
All right. Let's see if we get the same, Joey.
I want to hear. Yeah.
Let's see if we get the same, Joey. I'm going to go with Bret Owen, WrestleMania 10.
Nope, he's not going.
I'm
that
going
way.
WrestleMania 13, Bret Austin.
I was going to do that one too. That was my second. I'm going to go Bret Owen, WrestleMania 10, because it was such a beautiful match.
And we know Jones is Hogan Macho.
And 13 is, of course,
WrestleMania, what, 4 or 5?
All right.
We
Jones. I like this. Favorite wrestler of all time, and they can only have one match in the history
you're
books.
saving his fucking wrestling legacy by picking this one match. So if Nick Carnival goes back and watches this, it's there.
Doesn't
Who
Nick
is-
hate Bret
what is
Hart? Don't you hate Bret? Never mind.
I hate Bret Hart. Yes.
Nick went on Ringside Collectibles and ordered the 2 Razor Ramones that just dropped.
His favorite
Chase
wrestler is the
and
Road
the
Dogg.
variant.
Jones, go ahead, baby.
Easy. Unbreakable 2005. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels.
X Division title.
So your favorite, we all know, is AJ Styles. But,
Division title match. Like,
all right. Nick, your favorite's Razor Ramon, right?
Yeah, Razor. It's got to be the ladder match. So, now look at that now.
The first one, not the second one,
Like,
right? The
oh,
first
another
one.
ladder match.
Second one
At the
wasn't
time.
bad.
The first one at the time.
First one.
That was amazing.
Oh, that was groundbreaking. Yeah.
But it wasn't the first
Yep.
ladder match in WWE history,
Correct.
though.
Wasn't it Brett and Sean?
True.
Brett
Or
and
no,
Sean at
Brett and Sean at like a taping or something like that?
yeah, for the
I saw
Intercontinental
it.
title.
They have it on
For
Peacock.
the Intercontinental title,
Yeah, you can see it. Now, we know Ultimate Warrior for Ethan, and we better know it's WrestleMania 6.
No, it's going to be the match against Orlando Jordan.
No. So my heart wants to go WrestleMania 6. But I am a homer and I have feelings and I have a heart sometimes.
Okay.
I will go Hogan versus Macho because especially at the end when Warrior pins Macho, the whole Miss
You
Elizabeth.
mean Warrior
Sherry-
versus Macho?
Warrior versus Macho.
Okay, you said Hogan. Okay, I got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
I'm drinking.
No worries.
And the whole Miss Elizabeth thing at the end, I that holds a very fond place in
Yep.
my heart. And Macho always made Warrior look good.
It was his 2 best matches.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, that was his best
I
match
agree.
anyway.
Agreed.
That was a great match.
That one in the SummerSlam 92 in Wembley Stadium.
Yes. Yes. That was a long match too for Warrior.
So that's where I go. Warriors Hogan obviously is the biggest match, but
That's a good one too.
Just at the end, Miss Elizabeth crying, the whole bit, the whole thing leading up to it was perfect.
Good choices there, guys. I like that. Good choices. Now we have to look into something. Some dirt has hit the internet.
Ooh,
some dirt. All right.
It's gotta be.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna share this with you guys. Let's see if I can share this. I hope it looks okay. No, we don't want that. We want this, and we want.
Get us kicked off YouTube.
We want this. Tell me how this looks, guys. I'm gonna zoom in. Can you see that? Let's see. All right, yeah. So that's not too bad. See, I have the ultra wide, so it looks funky.
Bill Pritchard, is he related to Bruce?
Here we go. So we got Glenn Jacobs, who, it's got to be Kane, accused of pressuring county employee to lie about misuse of a golf cart.
Yeah.
Now listen, man.
Is that what it actually is about?
Now listen. I sent this to you. I was like, yo, maybe he slapped the secretary's ass or something along those lines in the hopes of, bro,
it was something great.
Bro.
So he probably didn't pay to walk in 18. He probably paid to ride in 18. And
there it is.
Well, that's sad.
There it is. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Now, when I read it was on Twitter, I saw Glenn Jacobs allegations. All right. And I went, oh God. I was like, here we go.
I did. I sent it over.
Here we go. So here's what happened. Okay. No, he didn't try to run anyone over this time. like at WrestleMania. It says a federal lawsuit was recently settled with Paul White, Knox County's former Parks and Recreation director. White alleged that he was fired for trying to report Jacobs' chief of staff, Brian Hare's misuse of a county-owned golf cart. The county claimed White was fired because he created a hostile work environment in the Parks and Recreation Department. Hare resigned from his role, but the fallout resulted in an investigation by the state of Tennessee. So we're like, all right, it's going to get juicy here. Among the complaints listed in a 134-page federal lawsuit, Jacobs was accused of encouraging White to lie to investigators about Hare's illegal use of the county-owned golf cart. Additionally, Jacobs was accused of pounding a desk and cursing at White after he refused to lie and cover for Hare, who had been found to be using the golf cart at his home. It was noted that Hare eventually returned the golf cart to the county, but planned on telling investigators that he returned it months earlier. White was pressured by Hare to lie about the total time he had the cart. Hare allegedly threatened to fire White if he didn't go along with the story. Now, guys, this is all over a golf cart.
Well, actually, there's more to this, too.
All right. Knox County spokesperson Abby Harris denied the allegations against Jacobs, claiming Jacobs never pressured White to lie. Harris also showed a reporter some text messages between White and Hare where Hare thanked White for the golf cart when it was delivered. The suit resulted in the county agreeing to pay White $150,000. Glenn Jacobs is currently serving in his second term as mayor of Knox County, winning the election held in August.
That just makes no sense to me. So he got paid $150,000. A golf cart is like $6,500.
Bro,
I can rent a golf cart for around 18 holes for like $18.
Well,
Kane does have a history with golf carts.
So here, let me tell you something else as well.
Okay.
Well, they also uncovered that workers being paid on county time were used for labor done at the houses of Hare, White, and Jacobs himself.
That's correct. So in another article, I believe it was Yahoo, there was more to this investigation that this site did not point. Was this Yahoo? Or no, it might have been Wrestling Inc. or something, where they were using the golf cart for purposes of helping with yard work and outside work while on county time.
So the Mexicans get a golf cart and somebody gets sued over it.
Yeah.
That's the fucking bullshit. Let's be real. Let's boil it down. So Mexicans in Tennessee got to use a golf cart to drag around their fucking hoses and it turned into a lawsuit.
So what they were saying is because
wait, real quick before we go, we're gonna let Nick go. Nick, thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate you being here. You be safe, my brother. Have a good
thanks,
night.
Guys.
Thank you.
Everyone say bye, Nikki.
You bastard.
Bye, Nikki. Get better internet, Nick, with that new house. You hear me?
Right?
But they said it's fine because the workers were on their lunch breaks. You know,
I saw that. So they were on their 1 hour lunch breaks. Their 4 hour lunch breaks, you know. But that was also in there.
That's fucking wild to me. So I sent this to a couple people that are close to Glenn Jacobs.
Okay.
In the political world.
What was the response?
And the response was like, yo, I haven't heard about this. I'll reach out to them and find out. I haven't heard back yet.
I'll reach out to his people.
You know,
Glenn, can you dive deeper about this golf cart thing? You know, it's really bothering me. It's going to kill you. You got to tell the truth about the golf cart.
Hey, Glenn, we can't talk right now. We got to take like a week break. You know, I can't be.
All right, so that is the article on Glenn Jacobs. We'll follow this story closely for you guys because we got to get to the nuts and bolts of this thing and really figure out what's going on with this golf cart. Where is it now? It better be where it's supposed to be. God damn it. Survivor Series, guys. Survivor Series was Saturday.
Yes.
Joey, I want you to go first. I want your overall, you don't have to go too crazy, but your overall feel in the show, what you thought about it. Survivor Series War Games, the first War Games in WWE, not NXT. What was your take on it? How'd you feel? What'd you think?
I didn't mind it. I mean, there was
this. So hold on.
I didn't really like Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi. That was like one of my. Balor versus AJ Styles was not bad. I wish it was Balor squad versus AJ Styles squad in like a 6-man match.
More of a Survivor Series type match.
Yeah. You know, elimination style. I think that would have fit. The women's War Games to open up the show, they did a fantastic job. I did kind of find it funny when Bianca couldn't get the trash can and, you know, like weapons inside the, ring. Like it just kept bouncing out.
Yeah.
But I seriously thought Becky Lynch was going to turn on Bianca at the end.
I agree.
Turn on her. But that crazy spot Becky did off the top, it wasn't that crazy, but, still not bad. What else? The triple threat U.S. title match. I liked it. They told a story. Good spots. The way it ended, I liked it. I thought they were not going to give the belt to Theory just yet. I didn't think they were going to take it off Rollins.
I was very surprised.
But I have been a fan of Theory by the way he's been acting in the past couple weeks since he's lost his Money in the Bank briefcase. Mm-hmm. This newfound attitude, I like it.
I like the beard.
Yeah,
it gives him more attitude. It makes him a little older.
Dude, when Bobby Lashley had them both in the Hurt Lock, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's some strength. The men's War Game match. The main event. Yeah. I thought was amazing. I thought Roman sitting in a chair in the cage was hilarious.
That was dope. He's the tribal chief, bro.
Yeah. And when when Jimmy tried to go out or Jay tried to go out, he's like, no. Or no, when Jimmy tried to go out, he's like, no. Yeah. When Jimmy tried to go out, he's like, no. Sammy, you go out, with Jay. I thought what I liked about that War Games match a lot, not a lot of high spots, just a brawling style. They told a great story. Everybody was feuding with everybody. It worked perfectly. I liked the show. Now, I do miss the classic Survivor Series elimination style matches.
I mean, honestly, I don't think we'll ever get that again. We have to let it go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but we could always go back and watch them.
But I don't mind War Games being an annual
War Games was cool.
match at Survivor Series. I liked the show. I didn't mind it.
1 to 10. What are you giving this year?
I'll give it a 7.
A solid 7 from Joey for Survivor Series War Games. Solid 7. Bell says Austin Theory is now less annoying than Sammy G. I'm so proud. Venger, how are you, Venger? We love
I
you,
agree.
friend of the show.
That would have made sense too.
Wish we could have gotten the match beyond submission or surrender only to end the War Games.
That's how it was back in the day.
And let's see, Mr. Ethan, you watched Survivor Series. What'd you think about it as a whole?
So as a whole, don't call it Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
We're just let's if that's what Survivor Series is going to be, let's call it War Games.
Okay.
Or whatever we need to call it. Let's Survivor.
Do you think they
Series
should have an individual War Games, just pay-per-view? Would that be cool?
I would much prefer that because, I grew up with this big four.
Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. That was the big four.
Uh-huh.
And it just doesn't have, I want traditional Survivor Series matches.
I know you do.
I need those.
Ethan, we
And
got to let it go, bro.
I'm having a hard time letting it go, but two, I fall flat on Roman. I'm just falling flat on.
You despise Roman at this point.
It's all the same. It's all the same shit. Roman is the modern day Hulk Hogan when it comes to matches.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jones will understand that one. It's just bad. And I want to like it. The only thing that survives the bloodline is Sami Zayn.
Yo, Sami Zayn, me and you love Sami Zayn. Shots he pulled a Sabu on Ronda.
But otherwise, this was just War Games. Like, the women's War Games was fine.
King Sean agrees with you. Traditional Survivor Series is how it should be. 1 to 10. E, what do you give it? 1 to 10.
A 5 max.
5. So we got a 5. I'll give that a clap. 5 out of 10 is a clap. If we go below a 5, we get a boo. Jones, your feeling on Survivor Series War Games. How'd you come out of it? What'd you think?
I'll make it short and sweet. There was only one low spot in the whole entire card, and that was the Ronda Rousey match.
Mm-hmm. Apparently super low.
I have extreme thoughts on her, and it's probably going to take a lot more time than we have right now. I'll probably
give us a taste. Give us a taste.
Nibble.
Jade Cargill is more further along as a wrestler than Ronda is, and Jade's completely green. Jade's trying. Ronda's not trying.
Mm-hmm.
Ronda, you came from a UFC background, so it should have been a judo background at that. So it should have been a pretty easy transition for you. You just aren't showing any kind of effort. Shotzi can be green at times. That DDT you tried to do, Ronda almost killed herself, but it was Ronda for not trying to take the fall. Because I'm half Canadian.
But I 100% agree with Jones on that.
It's 1 to 10, Jones, real quick. 1 to 10 on the Survivor Series. 1 to 10.
It would have been a higher grade if it wasn't for that match. So I'm gonna go drop it down to a 7.
7. All right. Same as Joey. When it comes to Survivor Series War Games, I'll be honest with you guys. This was my first War Games event. I didn't want to go back and watch the original War Games matches because I wanted this to be fresh for me. I didn't see the NXT ones. I wanted this to be a new experience for me going into Survivors. I wanted something to look forward to. I'll be honest. Because when I saw the card on paper, I was just like, whatever. But when I saw that War Games was added, of course, there was interest. I was intrigued. I was like, so I'm going to hold off on watching any War Games matches until Survivor Series. Let me see what this is like. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the concept. I loved how they did it. How they had the 2 rings together. I thought that was dope. I thought it was different. Now I've seen photos, but like I said, I've never seen the match in action. And I saw that in the middle of the 2 rings, they had like this metal plate. Did they have that in the previous ones? In the previous War Games matches, Joey? Like, did they have that metal plate separating the rings? Because I don't think I've ever seen
WCW, they didn't. They just had the rings just
that was it.
Together.
I think those rings were tightened together. The WWE doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Wasn't there in one of them some random injury where somebody got their leg stuck and they kind of was like, yo, let's put a metal plate here?
I was worried about someone getting hurt when I would see that. But I thought that was dope. I like that they put that metal plate there. I thought it made it a clean look.
Was this the first board games without blood?
No, I think there were. I think we were talking about that in another show. That we were complaining about blood with, like, there should be blood with war games.
No,
Because NXT, right? NXT, there was no blood. Wasn't there? Or no? I don't think there was. What about chat? Was there blood in war games, NXT?
There's one War Games match you do need to watch. It's the best.
Well, now
War
I'll
Games
watch
match
it
of
because
all
I saw
time.
this one.
It was mentioned during the show as well.
Yeah, it's
the original,
92 Sting Squadron versus the Dangerous Alliance.
I'm gonna put that on my phone. Hold on. All right.
It's Wrestle War 92.
92.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say right now, I thought match of the night, surprisingly, was the triple threat for the United States. I really enjoyed the match. I was into it from start to finish. And I surprisingly was, because I thought I was not going to be into that match at all. I was totally surprised that they gave it to Theory. And I think a lot of the crowd was totally surprised too. You know, they did not expect that. And I think that's good for him, especially after what they did with the Money in the Bank thing. Ronda doesn't belong here. Ronda doesn't give a shit. And do I blame her? No. You can't blame someone for not wanting to do something. They don't want to do it. They don't like it. That's on them. Shame on WWE for still signing her, knowing this stuff, for still pushing her, knowing this stuff. Shame on Ronda's name is not an attraction anymore. She's not a draw. She's not someone where you go, fuck, it's Ronda Rousey.
I was a Ronda Rousey MMA person.
100%.
The fact that they're allowing her to be paid to be mediocre.
She is a joke. She's a waste of time. When I see her come on the television, I change the channel. She has go away heat. She's had it for a long time. She's absolute trash. I don't get her the fuck out of here, please.
She's had one good match her whole career.
I'm this with Ronda. I was never a fan of MMA. I always thought she was a one-trick pony. She had no stand-up game at all. When she fought a striker, she got her ass whooped.
But well, for her time in MMA, that's just what her competition was. Once Holly Holmes and Amanda Nunes came in, that was a whole different ballgame. That's just.
But in WWE, in WWE, she's just going through the motions and getting paid. That's basically it. By
the way, I'm going to give Survivor Series War Games a good 6. I'm going to go with a 6 on that one. Okay. Close to a 7, but Ronda, man, fuck that shit, bro. Get her the fuck out of here, man. She's so bad. Justin said, check out the War Games match from Wrestle War 92. Mm-hmm. Same thing. Mm-hmm. There's a funny spot in 92 where Arn gets his head stuck between the rings. Holy shit.
You got to watch out for Medusa climbing the cage. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Brian Hip, that's my favorite spot too. I cannot wait until Becky beats her. I think a lot of people can't wait for, just in general, for anyone to beat her.
You're looking at WrestleMania for that.
And let's see.
Chris Cyborg versus Gina Carano was not fair. Cyborg was so fucking hopped up on steroids. It wasn't funny.
Gina Carano will always be the first lady of MMA.
Agreed. 100%.
Speaking of the ending of Survivor Series, there was some drama at the end. Some drama. Allegedly, now this is all alleged, there was a spot in the final match in the main event where it wasn't planned, according to the report, that when Kevin Owens slapped Roman Reigns and got his ear and busted his eardrum.
Mm-hmm.
And after the match, Roman apparently went apeshit, right, Jones?
Yeah, of course he did. Like,
what did he do? Would he lose his mind back there? What happened?
He was snapping. He was yelling. He was very frustrated because I'm your number one guy, and you had my eardrum ruptured in a spot that wasn't supposed to be part of the match. If it had been regular part, if that was scheduled, it'd be completely different. Yeah, it had just been a fluke accident.
Yep.
That's not that hard to do if any of y'all play football. All you got to do is cup your hand. So when you play like defensive lineman, offensive lineman, you learn a head slap. That's just standard. And so, like with a football helmet, you have that ear opening, right?
Protection, yeah.
You just cup your hand and slap that ear, bro. You can blow out their eardrum, no problem.
Well,
It's
apparently
not
this
actually that hard.
this slap wasn't planned. It wasn't part of the match. He just threw it in.
All you gotta do is go back and watch that sequence.
I gotta see it, bro.
Because Roman, the way Roman responded immediately, you could tell he was pissed. But they became professional instantly.
Good for him.
They're both good professionals, but he gave him a receipt.
So the rumor is
Uh-huh.
that it's supposed to be Owens versus Reigns at Royal Rumble.
Okay. So Kevin Owens was gonna have a run, or was gonna have an angle
was
with
gonna
him.
face, which I didn't really want to see Reigns versus Owens because we got it 2 years ago in the last man standing match. So I didn't really want to see that match. Now, so there's 2 rumors going on.
Okay.
One rumor is that's going to be the match, and there's another report that says Roman doesn't want to do it with KO. That it's going to be Sheamus versus Roman.
Bro, if I were Roman, I'd say fuck him.
So there's 2 reports going out.
Fuck that. So it's looking like Sheamus.
Well,
if
they
these
don't know.
reports are
I
correct.
mean, that's one of the reports. The other report is it will still be KO.
Ooh, okay. Well,
But
maybe
if it's still KO, it's going to be an uglier match because it may be turned into a squash.
Yeah.
as like punishment. Wow. So a ruptured eardrum, does that heal? Like, I mean, or is there permanent damage?
No, it heals over time.
Like he's not partially deaf or anything?
It's a pretty quick injury heal, but it's just the fact it's an inconvenience.
I wonder what
Especially
that feels like, bro.
You have to fly.
It's an equilibrium thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pop your eardrum, right? You're gonna hear a lot of ear ringing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like,
and you're gonna get, for the first day or two, you're gonna be real dizzy.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine after a couple of days. It's not like anything debilitating.
Okay. So he'll be all right. It was a few days it takes. Oh, okay. I thought it was something. I hear ruptured eardrum. I'm thinking, bro, this
the
dude's
eardrum is like a really thin membrane in your ear. I mean, super thin.
like 3 to 5 days, pretty
you're gonna hear
uncomfortable.
ringing.
Okay.
That's probably why he wasn't at Raw on Monday. He couldn't travel.
Now I read he wasn't at the press conference, but then I saw a photo of him there.
No, he didn't. He was supposed to be interviewed, but they did.
Okay, so he just sat there.
Instead of him pulling a CM Punk,
Yeah.
he remained professional and stayed backstage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was he at the press conference at all?
Not visibly.
No. Got you. Okay. So, all right, that's about it. That's what we have for tonight. So great show, guys. Had fun. I appreciate everyone here. Do me a favor, guys, while you're watching the show, just give us a like on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a like. It helps us out. Helps us out in the algorithm. Shout out to all you guys for joining in and talking some pro wrestling with us. We appreciate it. We always have fun talking with you guys. Let me see last couple comments here. I heard Roman and KO is still happening at Rumble because KO apologized and they talked and they can be going to be professional apparently. Okay, possible. I'd like to have Sheamus get the U.S. strap. Let's see. I would love for Roman to drop the championship at Royal Rumble to Seth. I'll give you more than a thumbs up. You better, big boy. Enjoyed the show. Appreciate it, man. Thank you all. We will be here next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And appreciate all of you. Big time, more than you know. We absolutely have fun doing this stuff. Want to reach out to us, check out our social medias. At Pounding the Meat is the username for all the socials. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What else?
Twitch.
Everywhere and anywhere. We're there.
Easy to find. Love you fuckers.
It's very easy. At Pounding the Meat. Very, very simple. Guys, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Peace out.